Alex Pettitt in the house.
Joe.
What? For episode number 44 of the Top 5 Scope. We are coming to you live from the Periscope Community Summit in San Francisco at the Park Central Hotel, and we are surrounded by scopers.
Like everywhere. Although we have snuck away.
We did sneak away. We snuck away to the third floor, and it's great to see you. For those of you just joining now that are fans of Alex, my name is Joel Comm. I'm a 20-year internet entrepreneur, and the thing you might find most interesting is I'm the guy that made the iFart app. So
it still gets me every time you say it.
Still gets me too. Anyway, glad you're here, and what Alex is going to drop on us today as part of the show is the top 5 tips for creating a more engaging Periscope. So why don't you ask people the way you usually ask them to share?
Yeah, so for me it's like, I'm going to drop them faster than I usually drop them on my channel as well, because I know we talk about it. So if you haven't already, guys, swipe up if you're using an Android device, swipe left to right if you're using an iOS device, click the share button, invite on Twitter, because we all know how big that is now, and then invite your Periscope followers as well, and then we'll get started. Should we just go straight into it?
We're going to do it, and I'm going to show you guys my... This is why we're going to do it, because Alex does good stuff.
I still love that t-shirt.
And that fun shirt, but we'll have to get you one. Okay, so top 5 tips for more engaging Periscopes. Number 1 coming at you
is be authentic. And you talked about this morning, but for me, like the most engaging Periscopes, it is so easy to tell when people aren't being themselves and are maybe pushing a product that they don't want to push, or talking about a topic that they're not fully interested in. Don't try and talk about a topic that you just aren't fully there with. Talk about something that you love, and the more you do that, the more you find the thing that you love and talk about it, the more you'll want to talk about it, the more you'll want to read up about it, and just be yourself on Periscope. There's no point. Periscope's an incredible platform that anyone can get. It's open to anyone. It's a level playing field. Anyone can broadcast.
It's free.
And it's free,
right?
Yeah. So it's not like in the days. Even, I say in the days, but it was only like 5 years ago where you'd have to have a budget of thousands of dollars to buy cameras and live streaming equipment. Now it's free, anyone can do it, so be yourself, because as you said this morning, you know, there's going to be no Alex Pettitt. There was no Alex Pettitt before, and there's going to be no Alex Pettitt afterwards.
This
there's
is
only
it.
one.
Him,
and
this
it's the
guy.
same with you.
Right
guys.
here.
So that's number 1, be authentic.
Number 1, be authentic. Just keep it real. It's not hard. You know, people are afraid to show who they are.
Yeah.
And we love who you are, so just be who you are. Okay, number 2.
You're unique. Number 2 is use the comments, and use the comments when you're creating a broadcast. I always think, for me, you know, the great thing about Periscope that isn't YouTube, that isn't, you know, Instagram video or whatever, is the fact that you can talk back in real time. You know, someone just put in the chat, Genie Joel, and I can see that in real time. So think, whenever I create content on Periscope, I think, how can you guys help steer the show? Or how can the show be revolved around your comments? So, you know, whether it's I'm walking down the street and I say, hey guys, which way should I go? Should I go on left? Should I go left down the street? Or should I go down that street on the right? And then you guys are all commenting saying left, right, left.
Do you actually do that? Do you kind of just like let people guide you?
Yeah, I've done shows like that. I did a supermarket sweep where we were in a grocery store with the trolley, and I said, okay, we've got 3 minutes, everyone put items in the chat, and we're going to run round and throw the items that you say. So they were like, okay, birthday cake, so in went the birthday cake. A TV came up, so in went a TV.
And you actually bought these things?
No, I couldn't afford it. I was like, guys, you're not helping me here. So yeah, just think.
Diamond rings.
Yeah, don't give them any ideas. So it's like, how can the comments be used to really like make your show interactive? Ready for number 3?
Number 2, engage with the comments, because you guys have something to say. In fact, usually I don't do too much engaging during the broadcast itself because we repurpose this, but as a point here, look how you've shown yourself, Alex, is what they're saying. And you get to respond to that, and you say, thank you. Okay, number 3 in the top 5 tips for more engaging Periscopes is...
There is so much going on Periscope with the hearts and the comments and things like that. As a viewer, it can be quite daunting, and so sometimes you forget to share a broadcast because there's already all these things flying around the screen, or you forget to comment or heart or whatever. So as a broadcaster, remind people that they can do those things. So I'll do it now. Guys, if you do want to share the broadcast, get everyone in here to hear the last tips, and of course they can watch the replay as well. You do just swipe up on Android, swipe left to right on iOS, click the share button and invite on Twitter and Periscope. And that is it's called a call to action, and it's really useful to just help people who are watching and remind them and say, hey, if you want to help me out, if you want to share, if you want to give hearts, if you want to comment, here's how you do it. And you explain to them how you do it. And that's going to create a much more engaging broadcast. And it helps newbies out as well.
So this is like you just reminded me during the keynote this morning, I actually gave a call to action, and the gifts that I gave to everybody in the audience, I also want to give you guys. Now, do they see that backwards? Or
no, they don't.
That's forwards.
It's backwards for us, but forwards.
It's forwards. If you guys go to that URL right there, make a note of it, and if you guys want to type it in, comm.us/gift, and I've got 3 free books for you. My books that I sell the physical versions. These are free ebooks, and this is what we call a call to action. It's asking you to go ahead and do something that I think is going to benefit you. Here, it looks better if you could see Alex and not me. Okay, so number 3 is use a call to action. Number 4.
Throw us a t-shirt. That would be cool if they could incorporate that into Periscope.
What if we threw it and it like came out the other side there and you saw the t-shirt? That'd be a cool video.
There's a broadcast that I need to do.
Who's the kid that does those cool illusions on Vine?
It's like Final Cut King.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about. He would do that where he'd throw something at it and it would come out the monitor.
Yeah.
You just got an idea there, didn't you?
I kind of want to do it now.
Okay, number 4.
Number 4 is, I always say push the boundaries. And you said this morning in the keynote, like, don't try and be unique with your content. There's no point copying other people. And I know some people do, but I'm always like, how can I, maybe I've been inspired by their content. Maybe I'm like, this is a great idea. But don't just do carbon copy of what they're doing. Think, how can I take it one step further? How can I push the boundaries? So it might be like you have an idea for a show that you want to interview someone, and so the question is, okay, well, how do I push the boundaries? Do I have an iPad where they're on Skype and then everyone can see both of them? Or I'm always like, I use technology a lot. So for me, it's like, how can I use technology to push the boundaries and create better content? And I think that should be the same question for you guys. It's don't do carbon copies of other people who are doing things on Periscope, but think, how can I take it to the next step? Push the limit, exactly. Take it to the limit.
There was an Eagles reference there. Take it to the limit.
Take it to the limit.
Time. That was the Eagles song. Yeah, this is part of the authenticity, right? That part of yourself that scares you the most to show, that probably is part of your greatest strength and where you should be pushing it. So don't be afraid to take risks.
Yeah.
And finally, the number 5 tip, and these aren't in any particular order, they're all equally important. What is it, Alex?
Don't give up. There's going to be, I can't remember who said it, and it kills me that I can never remember who said it, but someone said, if you put yourself in the arena, get ready to fight, kind of thing. And
gladiator.
Yeah, proper gladiator,
right?
Like in the Colosseum. But this is a Periscope arena, and I'm not saying fight with other scopers for the limelight, but what I mean is when you put yourself here, yeah, I know we're going to have a boxing match.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's going to be the next scope on Joel's channel.
Right.
But when you put yourself in the arena, and the arena being Periscope, you're going to get trolls. And we shouldn't just accept that, but Periscope are working really hard to get rid of it.
And we block them like that, right? If you troll, you're gone. You're never coming back.
But it's really easy to start your first broadcast, get a troll, and then be like, whoa, I'm never doing this again. But actually just take a step back and, work out a plan of how you do your second broadcast and your third, because each one becomes easier and easier the more you do it. But whatever you do, just don't give up. Just keep, and it's kind of half other tip of this, is don't give up, but love what you do. The more you love what you do, the more you're going to want to do it anyway.
Yeah, we're not having any fun right now, are we? This
like San Francisco has been the most boring experience.
I know. Is this your first time here?
It's first time in San Fran.
Fantastic. So where do you actually live?
In London, in the UK.
Yeah.
So it took me 10 hours to get over.
So I've been multiple times.
Okay,
I love the city. It's a beautiful city. So there you have it. Alex Pettitt, Periscope Superstars, top 5 tips for a more engaging Periscope. Let's alternate on them. Number 1, be authentic.
Number 2 is use the comments. Interactivity is key.
Number 3, call to action.
Number 4, push the boundaries.
And number 5, in unison, don't give up. That's what we've got for you. Hey, thanks so much. And of course, those of you who are my followers, follow Alex Pettitt. It's AlexPettitt. A couple of T's there. And what's
4 T's.
What's your call to action?
And then if you're one of my followers already but not following Joel, make sure, well, it's easy for you because you can just swipe and then hit the follow button, or actually you have to hit Joel's name first and then hit the follow button, and then you'll be following this dude.
he's a nice guy. You guys who are following him are smart, and so I appreciate it. Alex.
Thanks, dude.
Dude,
cheers.
You rock.
Thanks,
hey,
man.
Yang, we'll see you on the next Top 5 Scope. Hashtag Top 5 Scope. That wraps up episode 44 live from Periscope Summit. Say down Periscope.
Down Periscope.